Hi, welcome to ORRO your destination for a career. Looking for a job in IT industry and finding it difficult to get one? You are the right place. Do you know what are the qualities required to be an engineer and to get a job? Do you know what are the abilities and qualities an engineer has to possess to get a job? Well, these are the three qualities engineers have to possess to get a decent job. 1. Strong technical capabilities. Engineer should have very strong technical ability, confidence that he or she can perform the job. So, if you have the confidence to get a job that you can do it, the confidence is seen by the interviewer. So, you need to have a confidence and excellent communication skills. If you have good communication skills and you have the confidence, you show the confidence in the interview, and if you have strong technical abilities, you can definitely get a job. When we say strong technical ability, it is actually not having the complete knowledge but convince the interviewer that you have technical knowledge. That is enough to get a job. But let us understand if getting a job is enough to have a very good life. These slides talk about what a career is. There is a difference between a job and a career. Job is something you get once you prove in your interview. But once you get a job, that is not enough. You need to have a career. A career is getting a job and sustaining the job and growing in the job. So, what is sustaining? Sustaining is keeping the job. Getting a job is probably easy, but once you get a job, that is not the end. You have to get to going. You have to get going, which means you have to have your ability to keep your job and grow in the job so that you can become better. Now, what are the qualities required to have a good career? We have seen the qualities required to get a good job. Now, what are the qualities required to get a good career? Do you know them? To get a job, we have seen that technical abilities, confidence in the interview, and excellent communication skills will help you get a job. But once you get a job, you need to sustain the job, you need to keep the job. The three more qualities, extra qualities you need to possess to keep the job and do better in your career or life is ability to learn new things. Once you get into a job, you'll be assigned to a project. Nobody will teach you there. You have to learn by yourself. So learning by yourself about the project and executing the project is one of the crucial things to keep the job. If you want to really keep your job, get a job, and continue in your job and grow in your life, then you should have the quality to learn by yourself, learn new things by yourself. The other quality which is required is working in the area of your interest. For example, you like playing cricket. You don't get exhausted playing cricket even though you play for hours and hours and hours. Similarly, in your area of learning also or your job also, there are so many areas like testing, development, automation, administration. So these are the different areas in IT industry. You should understand what is that you're capable of and what is that you like. You should only get into the stream which helps you grow, which you like, not which your friend is working on or not which your somebody else has told that this is good. If you like something, if you have a love for a stream and you can spend a lot of time in it without getting exhausted, that is your stream in which you have to continue your life or career. So pick the right stream in the industry is important for you to sustain in your job, or do better in your life. And if you have the two qualities I just spoke, ability to learn by yourself and also picking the right stream in the industry, you'll automatically outperform your colleagues. That is one of the qualities you should possess. What is outperforming your colleagues? Doing better than your colleagues. You have 5 team members. If you do better than the 4, then you will be promoted faster and you can see a better life. And you can get into that situation only if you have ability to learn new things and deliver, and at the same time you have chosen the field which you like. If you choose the field or stream you like, you spend a lot of time in it learning and executing, and you'll not get tired, get exhausted, and you will definitely outperform your colleagues. So these are the 3 things definitely essential for you to have a better career and better life. Said all that, the difference between getting a job and getting a career, please don't just target for a job. You can easily get a job, but keeping the job is very difficult. Today, if you go into the market, you have so many people who just get the job, and after some time they will be sacked because they don't have the right abilities or the qualities to keep the job. There is more competition inside the industry than getting into the industry. If you understand that and try to achieve a great career, it's a lifetime achievement. In next few slides, I will talk about difference between learning and training. What is training? In case of training, the students go into a classroom, they sit in the classroom, and the faculty will give or transfer his knowledge to the candidates or the students. So it is a one-way communication. The faculty teaches and the students sit in the class. This is training. Faculty is training the students. In case of training, it is one way. The faculty is training. The responsibility of the faculty is to train. But when it comes to learning, learning is a process in which faculty tries to teach something, at the same time the student is trying to learn what is being taught. So this is a two-sided work or effort. Faculty is giving the data or is giving the information, and the student is taking the information. The process of taking the information is learning. Learning is important because this is the only process in which the student is gaining the knowledge. If you go to a training institute, sit there for 2 hours while the faculty is speaking, let the faculty be the greatest faculty. He talks all the best stuff about a subject, but if you're not really learning it, then there is no use of that training. In case of learning, once the faculty completes his job of giving the lecture, the student will gain that knowledge, take that knowledge, work on that knowledge, in sense practice what is being taught, and learn the whole process, learn the whole subject. So that ends the complete process, not just faculty giving some kind of knowledge. I'll give an example. If you go to a training institute, sit there for 2 hours while the faculty is giving the class or subject, and you go home, you don't work on it, you go to a movie, you go and chat with your friends, waste all your time, you are actually not learning anything. In this case, the training completes, The faculty gives all the information he's supposed to give, but you haven't learned anything. If you don't spend your time on learning, then the training has no effect, and there is no point in going for the such kind of training. And taking that training, if you go and try to get a job, you will not get a job, because the basic requirement to get a job itself is to have technical ability, at least to showcase the technical ability in the interview. You don't even have that if you are not learning. So the whole process here is to learn, not just go and sit in a training classroom. It is proved that for effective learning, for effective knowledge gaining, 30% of the whole process of learning is the effort of the faculty, while the student has to spend at least 60% of the effort, put 60% of the effort to acquire the knowledge. So just going to an institute and sitting there will not get you the knowledge to get a better career. You have to put your 70% from your side, while the faculty will put 30% from his side, and the collective efforts from both the sides will get you the kind of knowledge and get you kind of ability to get a job and get a good career. So what we suggest and promote at ORRO is learning. So spend all your time while you are learning something, while you are going for some kind of training. Make sure you put all your efforts, put all your time in learning the stuff which is being taught, and that will help you get a career. Don't waste time in interview questions. Don't waste time in getting some kind of tips to get a job. That will not help you get a good career. That will not help you in your life. The more experience you get, the more pressure you'll have in executing your work. And if you don't have your strong foundation, you'll have a serious problem in your career, and that will clearly kill your career. So put all your efforts, all your time, manage your time properly, and make sure that you are really learning what is being taught in any training, be it ORRO or be it something else. You should make sure that you are learning. You have to put all your efforts in learning what is being taught. We spoke that field of study or learning is very important, and within the field we need to find the right stream, right? So the next few slides will talk about the IT infrastructure training and learning which ORRO provides. ORRO provides learning sessions to EEE and ECE engineers. Why EEE and ECE, and why IT infrastructure learning? We'll talk about it in next few slides. IT infrastructure deals with devices, operating systems, hardware predominantly, networks, storage, processors, which are very near. These are the electronics building blocks of your computers and computing forms, and these are very close to EEE and ECE engineers. They can connect to the devices, they can connect and work with the devices easily. That is the reason we wanted this course to be offered to EEE and ECE engineers only, not to CS engineers.